Sorry I'm a bit late. How's everyone doing? What's going on? Welcome to the Monday stream. We're now probably officially going to have Monday, Wednesday, and Friday be the weekday streams, and they'll start closer to noon. Today I had a very long meeting. But this afternoon I don't have any meetings, I don't think. Let me double check, though. Make sure I have my mail client up. So if things get, if things get scheduled for me, I'll always just say bye, because this other job is the one that pays the bills, not this one. I love streaming, and it's fun. I'm not going to stop. Unless, I don't know. I'm not going to stop. Hey, Diet Coke, what's today's stream going to be about? You're probably wondering. I'm going to be doing further Microsoft Flight Simulator explorations and skill building. I got my new quadrant. You can't really see it here, but I got my new quadrant installed, and that is changing a lot of the way I approach my flight simulator stuff. That's interesting. We're going to do, I think, a fun little flight today. The second half of the show is going to be, I'm going to bring my keyboard in. I'm going to play some piano right here for you, live piano, no music, just out of my what's in my head. Because yesterday I played the guitar. And then we're gonna finish. I'm gonna finish the X-wing. You can see the Y-wing, the TIE fighter, and the X-wing fuselage. I'll show you. So we built the X-wing fuselage. That's the whole fuselage. You can see there's a dude in there. Hi, how you doing? There's a dude in there. R2-D2 is plugged in, although this is not the normal version of R2-D2. This set is associated with I don't know what that's for. This set is associated with this new Lego special, Star Wars special coming out called Rebuild the Galaxy. Hasn't come out yet, and it's just like a Lego alternate universe Star Wars in which the bad guys are the good guys, and the good guys are the bad guys. So Jar Jar Binks is the ultimate bad guy, which is pretty cool. Let me show you here. Apparently. You can see on this thing, the next thing we're going to build, this is evil Jar Jar. He's got the double-ended Darth Maul red blade, and this is good Darth Vader in white. He's a good guy. And I think this is like Obi-Wan Kenobi or something like that. But all the good guys are bad guys, and the robots are all, it's evil R2D or C3PO. I think it's a pretty funny idea. We'll have to see if the show is is this new show. They already sent the Lego out. We'll have to see if the new show is well received or not. And Diet Coke, plenty. Just poured myself some. But I got all sorts of things out of my head. I just had a meeting. At the end of the meeting, they're like, there's a bunch of people in the meeting. All this stuff is going on there. I mean, okay, Ken, you're going to take care of this, right? And I'm like, it's one of those. I'm like, I'm going to do what? So I have to sound intelligent to explain why I'm not right away. I've got other stuff that I'm supposed to be doing. A lot of other stuff I'm supposed to be doing. They're kind of starting to pile stuff on me. And I'm starting to push back and say, well, how about next week? So I did it my best. How about next week? And they're like, yeah, that's fine. So next week I got a whole bunch of new stuff to do. Basically, I have this new Android project that I'm not really in charge of, but I'm one of the main guys on it. It's an Android payment processing application, which is pretty important for a specific device. And so what we need to do is set it up as a Jenkins build, meaning a remote build. Rather than building it on my workstation and then running it off of a build that I built there, it's going to run off a server, and then we can do scans on it. But that has to be set up, and there's this long, involved procedure to set up. And there's a guy, and he knows how to do it, but he was telling us how to do it. And we're like, well, what? Can't you just do it for us? And he's like, well, no, but I can help. It's basically a lot. Wow. But the good news is don't even have to worry about all these details until next week, and I can do other stuff. But I really want to fly around, So the reason why I'm really excited about this little flight today is because of my new flight controller and how it affects flying with helicopters. Because I've always disliked the flying with the helicopters, but part of it is that the controls are extremely unintuitive. But I do have this great helicopter. Now that I have this actually that's not one of the better ones. Let's do Let's do this one. I don't know if I've tried this one. Now that I have this throttle quadrant, what I found out is that I can actually control. Can we just take off from a little airport not too far from Los Angeles International, but not Los Angeles International? What we're going to do today is we're going to take up the helicopter. We're going to cold start it. It's not that easy to do. I just keep trying to get me to fly my Zeppelin again, and I want to. How you doing, Yusef? Thank you for joining in. We're right at the beginning, so there's going to be about 45 minutes of me flying around. We're going to find where the rich people live in Los Angeles. Trust me, that's a thing. Then I'm going to have about a 45-minute musical segment where I'm going to play the piano. And then I'm pretty much my regular song, so, you know. And then there's going to be a 45-minute build to finish the Lego. Because, as I say, I showed the... X-Wing fuselage. X-Wing fuselage. Oh, by the way, yeah, I showed that you can open the top, and then there's this foot that comes down. There's the landing foot. There's this landing foot down there. It comes down. Or it comes out. Mo, can I help you in some way? Oh, this has to go up like that. Doesn't really fold out too much. It's cool, though. They did a great job, as usual. As building it, you're bringing it, it's coming together, and you're like, wow. But making the two X-Wings, it's gonna be a little bit of a slog, I think. All right, hold on a second, please. Kitty, what can I... Cat needs something badly. There you go, Mo. Badly needs to go into the garage. Why? Nobody knows. All right. So that's going to be the thing. Now, cold starting this helicopter. This is what it looks like. Beautiful. Comes in a whole bunch of cool liveries, paint jobs, whatever you want to call it. Blue Sky Motul. It's a challenge. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to adjust the mixture. We're going to turn on a couple of switches up here that we need to get turned on. We're going to start with things like the battery master, fuel switch, the fuel pumps. That we're going to open but not turn on yet. Leave the lights off. Let the things boot up. There's a fuel switch back here to confirm that it is on. That's good. Let's see. What's the next thing I have to worry about? I always forget one of these things here. Rotor brake, I don't have to worry about. Okay, so there's the throttle control, and then the collective control. So I can control them separately, and that makes for a very different experience, and I'll show you what that means. But first, we're going to have to figure out how to start the engine, which is done from here. It's a little tricky because of this positioning. Actually, I'm not sure that's the one. No, it's not from there. Is it that one? Yeah, it's this one. Okay. Governor is off. Start engine on. And then into start. So we should see something happen. I'm not really seeing anything happen yet. Oh yeah, maybe it is running, come to think of it. And then we got to put the clutch in. Yeah. Okay. And that will allow power to start coming on the engine. We want to maintain in the green area. And then once we get the engine speeding up here, there we go. There we go. We'll put the governor on, and the starter goes off, right? And alternator on. We can start putting some lights on. We need that. So we want to put the governor on. Oh, too much power. We're over revving. Not good for it. There we go. Get it right in the middle. So there's these two gauges, power and RPM. And that's the RPM of the engine. And you need it to be in the green area. But it's so to not over torque. Okay, now we want the governor on. Hold on a second. It's a little tricky to get on here. All right, if I do this, can I put the governor on? Okay. We should be okay to take off, fly around, and look for some cool stuff. But I don't know. The way we'll find out is by increasing our collective. Yeah, we are moving a bit. But I'm always trying to like just get the gentlest amount of. Yeah, a little more here. Let me just go up a bit. There we go. Up. Okay, now the actual airport is this way. Oops. This way. So we're going to kind of fly over the water, which is this way. There we go. It takes a little while to get some control established. That's for sure. But once you do, it's pretty easy. So what I want to do... Okay, so there's 2 meters that I'm now watching. And this is something different than how I used to fly this plane. There's the meter on the left that's kind of jerking up and down. That's the collective. And the one on the right is the power. That's effectively controlled by the throttle. And there's a needle there that's at about 3 o'clock in the green area. If I increase the throttle, it'll want to increase that needle, move that needle down, and a very small amount. If I decrease the throttle, I can make that needle go up. And you got to understand the connection there. But the problem I have is that the collective is going crazy, and I think that's just a bug when you're using. I believe that's a bug when you're using a quadrant, a control scheme. But it makes flying the helicopter a lot more intuitive, and especially these low-level passes, because you can really see what's going. You really feel what's going on, which is what you're supposed to be doing. So we're going to stay pretty low. We took off from this little airport over here. This is the big airport, Los Angeles International, which we're going to fly over. But then we're going to go looking for the rich people's houses. I did this yesterday a little bit. I was like checking this out. So, okay, so for forward flight, the only other thing I want to do is establish like about 21 degrees negative pitch there. That's good. Somebody's got a nice swimming pool down there. We don't want to get too close to the flight path. In fact, we're already too close, legally speaking. As I say, many of the things. This is it's not experimental. It's a very well-known gimbal cavalry helicopter. It's a real one. It's absolutely non-experimental. But the point is, I don't fly helicopters much because the controls, because I don't have a collective, basically. A collective is this device here that you control your left hand. And it's got the throttle as a twist grip, like a motorcycle. And the up-down, what's called the collective control, which is the amount of thrust, basically downward thrust, moving up and down. So I can control those I can control these now separately move that up and down and move the throttle using my control stick, and that really makes a difference. I've only had this for a week, and I've just started trying to fly helicopters using the control stick. It is a beautiful day in Los Angeles. I have not changed the time or weather. I've not had to. We're gonna go for a beautiful flight up to the hills, the hills. We'll probably see maybe we'll be able to find the Hollywood sign. Maybe we can find there's a bunch of hotels right next to the airport. Don't ever stay at any of these. They're for travelers who have an overnight layover and don't want to have to take a cab to the hotel, and that's it. And there's that you can kind of see the lots of famous buildings, part of the Los Angeles International Airport there. That's the central terminal area in there. Yeah, so, and also I do this, I can see my, if I'm going up and down, the climb indicator, excuse me, as I have to say here. But, yeah, LA Airport looks great. Los Angeles International, but we're going on ice. How fast are we going? About 60. We want to go a little faster. Let's go about there. I mean, basically, there is no autopilot, but you can pretty easily trim these helicopters to cruise pretty nicely if you know what you're doing. But let's see what our speed is. I want to hit at least 75. As a cruise speed. There we go. What have we got up to there? 70. So trying to get the cruise speed going. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. Yeah, I wish that collective didn't jump around. It's like 59, 46, 62, just a random number. It should not be doing that. But it doesn't seem to affect the way way it flies too much. But I think there's something messed up. Now I looked to see if I have any of the helicopter-based assists. There's an auto collective and auto throttle. They're both off, so it is definitely not a matter of some kind of auto assist. This is not where the rich people live, but don't worry, we're going to go there. The first place where we might find rich people living is okay. We're too close to the the runway to really be in a nice area of L.A. The first place is going to be Marina del Rey. Marina del Rey is based on a the marina. But yeah, see, these houses aren't improved. That's AI satellite geometry. But don't worry, we'll get to the nicer area where the houses. There's a lot of nice houses, and they all seem to be fully modeled. I don't know how that happens. They all seem to have full 3D models. But couldn't be a prettier day in LA. By the way, downtown LA is way down there. We're not that close to downtown LA. But this is the so-called marina of Marina del Rey. Really famous as being a place where, the rich singles live. The wealthy, the young people who've made it, I guess. I'm getting some jerkiness here. Don't worry, I see that too. So this is Los Angeles. I mean, I'm basically, I don't mind flying around LA. And as I say, we got some beautiful sailboats on the water today, big boats. These are the kind of famous the marina towers there. And these two are really cool. These are really cool looking. It costs money to live here, but we're going to where the much more wealthy people live. But yeah, you can see these are all residences, and a lot of them have views of the marina and are pretty close to the beach as well. They're not right on the beach. Yeah, that collective doing its thing is messed. I think is a bug, because I was looking on the forums and other people have complained about it. But again, it doesn't make the plane actually harder to fly or the helicopter. It just makes it the collective gauge really hard to read. It's not actually moving up and down like that. It's right there. It's just sitting there. So I don't know why that gauge is going crazy. We're going to head up a little closer to UCLA. This here, I believe, is Santa Monica Airport, the little Santa Monica Airport. I believe. What's your altitude? We're getting kind of high here. And you get the Wilshire Corridor. We got Van Nuys. We got Century City coming up. A lot of parts. I used to live in LA. It was a long time ago. And again, downtown LA is way down there. This is Century City up there. There's a bunch of little cities, effectively. Oh, there you are. And your FA18. Yeah, you found me. I says FA18, but I don't know. I don't think I have it installed, so I don't know what you actually look like. But I'll be flying low. I have not. I'm not good landing because it might be. It's always fun to try to land at the Griffith Observatory, but it's not easy. So we're gonna start. We're gonna go up to the Getty Museum, and you're gonna start seeing where the rich people live as we get close to that. It's a beautiful map too. The Hollywood sign, I think, is around here too, but I don't remember where. It's actually really hard to find. It's not marked as a scenic opportunity. So for me to find the Hollywood sign, I would have to look on the map. Okay, I could use a little more power. So I'm looking at that needle, that middle needle there. It's a little running low now. It's better. But yeah, the fact that my collective needle is just a random number is a little disturbing. By the way, you can see some of the kind of more colorful areas. I think this is Wilshire Boulevard there. I'm not 100% sure which one that is. Where is the Hollywood sign? Because it's right around here. I kind of want to look it up. Okay, we're still this side of the freeway. Okay, so UCLA is over there, by the way. I think. Yeah, the Hollywood sign has to be that way. Let's try not to miss it this time. But you can't really visit it. Yeah, there's a park. You can kind of walk up there. And there's some kind of places, but it's from the air. It's remarkably small. You kind of have to know where it is to find it. A couple times I was like, oh, it's not in the game, but it is. You just have to look for it. Okay, right around here. Now look at some of these places. That's a school, but still. Look at some of these houses. We're gonna buzz them. They're okay. They're all right. Nothing fancy. Trust me, we're gonna get to the nice side of the West LA area. But meanwhile, let's take a look at the Getty Museum. It's got this beautiful garden here. That's beautifully done in the game. Kind of this little thing here. I guess that's all flowers and stuff. And it's just an amazing setting. Let's see if I can do this without crashing. More power. Whoops. Less power. So isn't it nice? Isn't that cool? And apparently this is a real thing. Whoops. I don't want to smash into anything. I get the right amount of rudder here. It's very sensitive. So that's I-5 northbound there. So when we get to this side of the hills, oops, that's when things get a little crazy in terms of what the houses are like. We're not quite there yet. Where are they? Kind of this side down here. We're gonna spy on some people. Look at some of these places here. You can tell, yeah, some of these places are kind of wild looking. Some kind of park up there. But oh yeah, like mansions. Where are the big ones? Oh, here's the nice ones. There's some nice houses. Oh yeah, this one, yeah, like this one here. What's going on over here? I flew over this one the other day. It's got all these like roofs. Fancy. And down here. Oh, this is this famous golf course that is I think this is the one that's effectively depicted in Grand Theft Auto, you know, Los Santos golf course. This is the one that's right in the middle of like a very fancy area. It's a country club, that's it right there. But it's like super expensive. Man, let's see if I can figure out how to not crash. Okay, the Hollywood sign should be up there somewhere, shouldn't it? Like up here? Okay, anyway, keep looking at these nice houses. I told you I'd find where the rich people live. And I wasn't kidding. You can't afford these. Well, I don't like either area that much. I mean, I'm not really a city guy. I like where I live, but where I live is very convenient, you know, to my work. But I don't live that close to San Francisco, and I don't go there very often. You know, if I had my choice, I would, you know, I could live anywhere in the world. I would probably live more in Southern California. This is an amazing area. It's just, there's just a lot of wealth. So there's a lot of things that rich people like to do. In addition to, you know, all these fancy freaking houses. Look at these houses. You cannot afford. These start at $6 million and go up. And there's a lot of them. I mean, depending on the view. But I believe, is this the Bird Streets? This is what, like, the most exclusive neighborhood in Los Angeles. This is like where they don't, you know, normal real estate listing services don't work these areas. Only the super luxury listing services. If you want to see, you know, buy a property around here. These houses, oh my God, look at these houses. They're just too big to be imagined. I mean, they're these super, super mansions. And they go on and on and on and on and on. It's not just one or two or three. There's thousands of them. And the game has, as I say, it's like each one is like uniquely modeled as if they had an architectural model of each of these thousands of very expensive houses. Yeah, this is the fancy part. Okay, this is Beverly Hills. This is the Beverly Center up here. You'll see it's really cool looking. So, as you know, these are the hills of Beverly, as we like to call them, and Bel Air. But this is the Beverly Center. It's very famous with this iconic blue, green, and red color scheme. These are actually very large buildings. It's a mall, but it's a very high-end one. Very famous architecture. And you got to admit, those are cool-looking buildings. And they, even from the ground, it's crazy. All right, so we're not going to head up to downtown LA. There's nothing down there. And again, I missed the Hollywood sign because I always miss the Hollywood sign. But actually, it should be here, right? I don't remember where it is. It's really not easy to find. Well, they are expensive to take care of, but yeah, I mean, each one of them, you can imagine all the services they require, and pool people, and, you know, landscapers, and yeah, you can't just be, you know, be rich and afford these houses. You know, you got to be real rich. You know, saying so. Yeah, that's not even an issue. But yeah, probably a lot of them have maids. So isn't this North Hollywood here? Isn't this close to the Hollywood sign? I don't remember now. Mo wants to talk about something. Is it up in this canyon here? This is one of those canyons. Well, it's a canyon. No, we missed it. Anyway. We're going to head to Pasadena, and we're going to fly over the house that I grew up in when I did live in Southern California. So from the ages of, you guys know I'm real old. So for the ages of 6 to 22, I lived in Pasadena, California. We're going to fly over the Griffith Observatory. Excuse me. I need some Diet Coke. We're going to fly over the neighborhood that I grew up in. Last time I was there, it was not very well represented in terms of, it was just satellite mapped terrain, but that's okay. And so I grew up north of Pasadena in a community called Altadena, unincorporated Los Angeles County, as we like to call it. Pasadena is famous as, of course, the home of Caltech, the California Institute of Technology. It's not up there, is it? Hollywood sign? No. And has lots of interesting things. But as you guys well know, there is a fancy add-on model of the Griffith Observatory. How you doing there? It must be hard to fly along with a helicopter. I mean, we are pretty slow. If you're not in a helicopter, but it's possible. Doing some maneuvers there. FDCT. I don't know what that is. But you'll see it. Now, everybody's like, well, could you go? Could I go? By the way, there's also lots of really expensive houses right down here. Not as expensive, but this is a very fancy area. Los Feliz? I don't know what it's called. there's a fancy add-on Griffith Observatory model, which we're going to view. The thing about the Griffith Observatory, you went there as a kid, but now apparently it's very crowded at all times. And like you have to get a reservation. You can't just go. You have to have a reservation, and even then, it's going to be really crowded. We used to be able to just go. And it's got a great view. I mean, an amazing view. But other than that, it's not that much to do there. But we're just going to quickly do a little fly over here. It's nicely done. It's exactly what it looks like. It's got all the textures. It's got the obelisk. It's got the parking lot. There's another parking lot. That's the near parking lot. It's beautiful though. But anyway, I want to go visit where I grew up. I think I can find it. The thing about where I grew up is it's right up against the San Gabriel. It has this backdrop of the San Gabriel Mountains, and it's really cool looking. But the next community we're actually going to check out is Pasadena. There we go. There's Los Angeles back there. It's beautiful looking today. And you can see it's a big area. But there's lots of these hilly areas with, like right in the area where they can't really put anything. Just too dramatic. So yeah, I believe this is Pasadena. Maybe it's the next one. Yeah. So there's a freeway, there's the Arroyo. I believe the Rose Bowl is out somewhere, but I don't know where exactly. I used to go there. And even Pasadena has some very expensive housing areas, but mainly South Pasadena and San Marino. Hey Charles, how you doing? Good to see you. We're going on a little helicopter tour of the Los Angeles area. I think this is Pasadena, although I don't know for sure now. I haven't been in Pasadena for a long time. If I can find Caltech, I can definitely find it. It's some cool town. Yeah, well, as I said, when I was very young, until I was 22, I went to UCLA, and then I moved. When I graduated UCLA, I moved out of Pasadena. Is this Pasadena? It's not what I remember Pasadena looked like. There's the Sears, but it's closed. No, this is not Pasadena. This is the town to the left of it. Still cool looking, right? I don't know where it is, but let me see. Also, you can land anywhere there's something like that. You can land a helicopter, but I'm not good enough. I gotta learn. Yeah, if I see the Rose Bowl, then I know. And I was looking for the Rose Bowl, but I couldn't find it yet. You know what? Give me a second. Where am I? I can find myself, but I need to take a quick look at Google Maps. Give me a second. Quick look at Google Maps. Honestly, I have to. Oh, there's something else I have to do. Kappa train. Golden Kappa train. Okay. Maps.google. Los Angeles. Because, I used to know the area of Los Angeles like the back of my hand because I lived there. There's Los Angeles. So, Pasadena. But is that Glendale or Lock? Okay, Griffith. This is Glendale. I was close. It didn't look like Pasadena to me. All right, at least now I know where I am. Well, so we're going to head east. We're heading east, and we're going to run into, yeah. This is the Los Angeles River, one part of it anyway. So we're going to follow the freeway. This is, I believe, the Pasadena Freeway. Yeah, it's not San Bernardino. We didn't get to We didn't get there yet, but we're almost there. This is starting to look a little more familiar. Is this the Norton Simon Museum over here? Yeah, I think this is the 210. No, it's the 134. No, it's the 210. Same freeway. Yeah, this is Eagle Rock. Doesn't look like much, but that is, I think that's Eagle Rock. No, I could be wrong. And we'll see Pasadena shortly. The Norton Simon Museum is over there? I thought it was on the other side. Might be the Norton Simon Museum. It's a beautiful part of Los Angeles area, by the way. It's warm, it's inland. It used to get real smoggy, but they kind of fixed that. It's better now. We're traveling east. Yeah, this is the right thing. This is just, we're gonna hit the Colorado Street Bridge. That's my forward speed. Just a little speed going here. I've been on this freeway many times, yeah. This is because I used to drive from Pasadena into UCLA, so we drive on this. I drive on this every day, or like 3 times a week. And this part's not. It's because it's not in a very crowded area. It's not the worst freeway in the world. This is just a really nice place to live, though, right? I think I know where I am. Yeah, LA is still down there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So, and then there's the, yes, okay, I know exactly where I am. What do they call this? It doesn't say, but it's a reservoir. And I do see it, it's perfect, yeah, it's got that perfect shape. It's got that weird oval shape. Perfect. All right, we're going to Pasadena. We'll be there in about 3 minutes. We'll be in Pasadena in about 5 minutes. About 5 minutes. But it's a jaunt to get out from downtown. We went all the way from the beach to Pasadena. It used to take us, we go to Pasadena, we'd want to go to the beach to Santa Monica. It would take like 45 minutes, unless there was absolutely no traffic. But you can see here, I'm going to show you some famous parts of Pasadena. For example, the world famous Huntington Hotel, which has these amazing grounds, and the Huntington Library. I think there's a golf course down there. That's the first thing you see. This is the huge, what they call the Colorado Street Bridge, that little bridge, the freeway bridge. This is the Arroyo Seco, okay? This famous hotel over here, the building is the Huntington Hotel, really famous old hotel. Now, sorry, we're gonna go check a slight detour to see the Rose Bowl. Why the heck not? It's right here. I have been to the Rose Bowl. When I was a kid, we went to like UCLA games. My dad he was a University of Michigan graduate, and occasionally Michigan would play the big football game against UCLA, and when they did, they would play here. And you can see it's a beautiful. They did a nice job. It's got the rose, says Rose Bowl, and it's got that rose emblem there. Very nice. I mean, there's a little bit of junk, but that is what it looks like. Alrighty. I mean, exactly. And that's what these mountains look like, too. They're so dramatic. When I was growing up, I was thinking everybody, living right up against these mountains is normal. And then as I grew up, moved out of various areas, I'm like, no, it's actually very strange. Like, every morning you look up and see these mountains, especially those kind of right there. There's all these antennas up there. Okay, so this is the main freeway there, or one of the main freeways. So this is kind of Pasadena proper. Actually, okay, where are we now? Okay, we went east. We're going east to the Rose Bowl. I kind of want to know specifically what street I'm looking at here, because I got to make a left turn on Lake Avenue. But I want to get to my house. It's not here. It's not here. I'll show you in a minute. I can tell because I know what the main, what kind of the, where it is up from Pasadena. That's Pasadena kind of down there. Also, we're gonna go to Caltech. Because I used to hang out there as well. I didn't go to Caltech, but I used to hang out there. Okay, so I believe this is Allen Avenue, I think, or Lake Street, whatever it is. This street kind of goes down from Pasadena and up to Altadena, because Pasadena ends and Altadena is the unincorporated part of Pasadena, it's just north of it. Unincorporated meaning it's technically just part of Los Angeles County. There's the church there. So where I would have lived is... Where would I have lived back in the day? This is a school. I think this is Marshall. Yes, if this is Marshall. I actually did go to this school 1 year. Like 7th grade or something. It wasn't part of the regular school. It was closed. We had like a mini school inside a school. And I just lived down the street from it. That's the closest school I've ever went to. Yeah, I remember this grocery store. So where was I living? I was living not too far from here. Oh, slow down. Slow down. It was up the hill a little bit, though. This is all uphill, so you get some nice views. Is it down there? No, I think it's a little further up north. It's going to be kind of obscured by trees. If I can even see it. Yeah, it's going to be covered up. Yeah, this is too far north. There's some really nice fancy mansions up here, though, that's for sure. Not where I lived. They're right up against the mountains here. All right, I don't know if I won't be able to find it because it's not exactly that easy to find. But I will be able to find Caltech. That's easy to find. And, Caltech was, it's a pretty famous place. But it really got famous when, when the Big Bang Theory came out. It's really quite amazing how accurate the Big Bang Theory went to make some sets. The interior sets look like Caltech. Anyway, I think lived down here somewhere. Not there, though. I may be on the wrong street here, though. I kind of think that's the school I was thinking of, but I'm not sure. It is kind of in the right place and has the right orientation. And it's the right design. It's a really old school. I don't know if they use it anymore. It's not very big either. So we just head down this street, go past downtown, and that's Caltech. It's not very far. But yeah, Pasadena, a lot of houses, a lot of trees, a lot of swimming pools. And it goes on. I mean, if you go that way further enough, it's not Pasadena anymore. And the other way gets to be La Cañada, Flint Ridge. But yeah, I mean, you're not that far from Los Angeles, but you're not really close either. You're not really. You can see Los Angeles in the long, far distance there. And most of these things that look like things sticking up are palm trees. They're just not really well represented in the game. But Pasadena is full of palm trees, full of them. They just don't show them very often in Flight Simulator. It's not set up to show a lot of palm trees. I don't know why, just quirky that way. The other thing about the variety of trees in Southern California is crazy because in the early 20th century, people were not sure what kind of trees would survive there. It was kind of a desert, if any. So they planted every kind of tree, and they figured eventually, the ones that would survive would actually stay. Oh, they all stayed. So every kind of tree is there. And you can grow any kind of tree there, even winter trees. So this is a really huge freeway, kind of the gateway to Pasadena here, which is Colorado Boulevard, though. There's another heliport. I'm not going to try to land there. That would be suicide. All these little places you can land as a heliport. Okay, so we're going to head south past the city. Past the city, we should start to find the campus. It's a little set out, but it's not that far to the south, but it's kind of side to side. I can recognize certain buildings really well. The marked taper form is circular. Is this the library building? The library building also has a very unique look. Yeah. Okay, so this building that I'm looking at here is the main, Caltech main library. Right here. That one right there. And then you're going to see a round building back there, that in the back, that's, I forget what it's called, something form, shoot, I forget what it's called. Anyway, all these buildings here, these are dorms. All these buildings here are part of the Caltech campus. It's not huge. The Athenaeum, anyway, that's kind of it, though. I mean, it's there's like sports areas, and there's, oh yeah, sorry, there's a big empty area, or like a field, I just, a sports field. That I used to, we used to be able to go there in the back. This is part of Caltech here. Not that it's a big sports kind of oriented school. But, they got some stuff. Yeah, they got a lot. You can see an observatory there, a little telescope. This is, yeah, that's right there, Caltech. California Institute of Technology. I don't know if these buildings are too. They may or may not be. But because mainly it's kind of around the, that building that sticks up is the tallest building in Caltech is the library. And it's only 8 stories. All right, well, I got to land and put the helicopter away, which is going to be scary because I don't know how to do it. We'll find a field or something. Maybe we'll land in that big field at Caltech, because that's a big enough field. But it's going to be a little hairy, because I'm not good at landing the helicopter. Yep, more power. More power. This. Whoop, less power. Oh, less of this. Less power. I gotta figure out how to do this better. More power. It's too smashing. It's just hard to do this without bed. How you doing, Cats of Grayskull? Man, whew, landing the helicopter. First of all, I don't want to get into. I don't want to get into it. It's. I have only been able to put it down successfully a couple times. It's because as you land. Okay, I'll get into this in a second. Hold on. We have to put that up every time I smash, which I technically did. When you land, you have to increase your collective and power. And as you do that, it increases the torque. So you have to constantly supply the correct amount of tail rotor power. In other words, you're suddenly, you're coming down, and suddenly you have to increase your torque. It's good. It's good. I'm finishing up the, it's a 3-section thing today. We're finishing up the flight simulator. That was fun, by the way. We saw a lot of Los Angeles. We saw there's plenty to see there. I'm gonna bring my piano in. I'm gonna play the piano. Give me 5 minutes to bring my piano in. It's right there. And then finally, I'm gonna complete my the build of the. Gonna complete the build. See, I've got the fuselage of my X-wing, and I'm gonna build the 2 X-wings. I mean, I got the fuselage, which are interchangeable with the Y-wing, so it's pretty cool. But I got to get my time in on my back to main menu. I got to get my time in on my music, play some piano, and that is actually going to happen real soon now. Get my camera. Always forget something for the last second. Instrument cam, as I like to call it. Set up here. That's about right there. And then we just turn it in that direction. Nice. Walk my way, and 1,000 violins begin to play. Or it might be the sound of your hello, that music I hear. I get misty the moment you're near. You can say that you're leading me on, but it's just what I want you to do. Won't you notice how hopelessly I'm lost? That's why I'm following you on my own. Would I wander through this wonderland alone? Never knowing my right foot from my left, my hat from my glove. I'm too misty and too much in love. Oh, welcome to Ken's Lounge. If you made it this far, you're 1/3 of the way through the show. We're going to do maybe 30, 40 minutes of the musical entertainment, and then I'm going to go down to the floor to build the rest of my Lego. And then there won't be another stream till Wednesday. But then I think I might actually start building the huge Lego next on Wednesday. So what else do I want to sing here? Not sing, but play. Oh, welcome to Ken's Lounge. I'm enjoying a Diet Coke, and I hope you are enjoying something. If you're here, just enjoy some mellow tunes. These are all songs I play as part of my lounge act. There's no music, there's no visuals. It's all in my head. I just sit down and play, and hopefully something comes out. A little Steely Dan, why not? This is Flashdance, What a Feeling. I like playing that song. It took me a while to learn it too, which is why I don't want to forget it. Keep playing it all the time, you know. get the lyrics of the song because it's a Cat Stevens song, and I want to get them wrong. What is it? Song. I think I see the light. Okay, this song's called "I Used to." It's called "I Think I See the Light." That's a long name for a song title. I personally call it "Shine," but that's just me. I used to trust nobody, trusting even less their words. Until I found somebody, there was no one I preferred. My heart was made of stone, my eyes saw only misty gray. Until you came into my life, girl, I saw everyone that way. Until I needed what I needed at my side. I think I would have been a sad man all my life. I think I see the light coming to me, coming through me, giving me a second sight. So shine, 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 shine. I used to walk alone, every step seemed the same. This world was not my home, and there was no one left to blame. Look up and see the clouds, look down and see the cold floor. Until you came into my life, girl, I saw nothing, nothing more. Until I found the one I needed at my side. I think I would have been a sad man all my life. I think I see the light coming to me, coming through me, giving me a second sight. So shine, 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 shine. Okay, well, I messed up a few of those, but you know, that's why I have to keep practicing them. Just playing this as an instrumental. Because I can't sing Billy Joel. If I could play a few of those James Taylor songs I like doing. Like Your Smiling Face, The Water is Wide. That might be a fun one to do. Those are two of them I like to do. James Taylor is something I feel comfortable singing. I used to sing him when I was going to college all the time. I drove from Pasadena to UCLA. I'd have cassette tapes of James Taylor albums that I'd recorded, and I would sing along with him. Oh, the water is wide, I can't cross over, and neither have I wings to fly. Build me a boat that can carry two, and both shall row. My love and I. There is a ship, and she sails the sea. She's loaded deep, as deep can be, but not so deep as the love I'm in. I know not how I sink or swim. Oh, love is handsome, and love is blind. It's fine, sorry. The sweetest flower, when first it's new, but love grows old and waxes cold and fades away like summers do. Build me a boat that can carry two, and both shall row. My love and I, and both shall row. My love and I. My voice, man, I gotta work on it. It's weak. It's getting stronger, and it's still pretty weak. But the only way to do it is to sing every single time I stream, which I do. At least gives me that excuse. This is called Your Smiling Face. Oh, I'm gonna do this. Oh, how does this go? Whenever I see your smiling face, have to smile myself, cause I love you. Yes, I do. When you give me that pretty little pout, it turns me inside out. There's something about you, baby, I don't know. Is it Isn't it amazing a man like me can feel this way? Tell me how much longer it will go stronger every day. Oh, how much longer? I thought I was in love a couple of times before with a girl next door. That was long before I met you. Now I'm sure that I won't forget you. I'll thank my lucky stars. You are who you are, and not just another loving lady sent out to break my heart. Isn't it a me? Isn't it a me? Isn't it a me? A sharp minor. Yeah. Isn't it amazing a man like me can feel this way? Tell me how much longer it can go stronger every day. Yeah. How much longer? No one can tell me that I'm doing wrong today. Whenever I see you smile at me, no one can tell me that I'm doing wrong today. Whenever I see you smile my face that way. Na 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 na. I don't remember this song. It has 2 modulations too, which is always hard. That's the last one. I think I could do a couple more. I keep forgetting that one's just out of my range. I mean, piano-wise. Also, not do Terra Nova. What else do we got? Summer's Here. What is Summer's Here? It's called Summer's Here. Summer's here. I'm for that. Okay, what are the chords here? Summer's here. I'm for that. I got my rubber sandals. Got my rubber sandals. Got my straw hat. I got my cold beer, man. I'm glad that it's here. That's it. Summer's here, that suits me fine. It may rain today, 'cause I don't mind. It's my favorite time of the year, and I'm glad that it's here. Old man, winter time, it goes so slow. 10 degrees below, you know. You take your ice and snow and let my balmy breezes blow. Yes, the water is cold, but I've been in, baby lose the laundry and jump on in. I mean, all God's children got skin, and it's summer again. Old man, winter time, it goes so slow. 10 degrees below, you know. You take your ice and snow and let my balmy breezes blow. Summer's here, I'm for that. I got my rubber sandals, got my straw hat. I got my cold beer, man, I'm glad that it's here. It's my favorite time of the year, and I'm glad that it's here. I don't know how well I sing these songs, or play them. No, singing fine. Play, I don't know about. You can play the game, and you can act out the part. But you know it wasn't written for you. But tell me, how can you stand there with your broken heart, ashamed of playing the fool? One thing can lead to another. It doesn't take any sacrifice. Oh, father and mother, sister and brother. Well, if it feels nice, don't think twice. Just shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you you feel. Things are gonna work out fine if you only will. Shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel. Things are gonna be much better if you only will. Oh, you can run, but you cannot hide. This is widely known. What you plan to do with your foolish pride now that you're all by yourself alone? Won't you tell somebody the way that you feel, so you can feel it beginning to ease? I think it's true what they say about the squeaky wheel always getting the grease. Better to shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel. Things are gonna be just fine if you only will. What I'd like to do to you, shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel. Things are gonna be much better if you only will. Shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel. Shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel. Say it every life. Little rain must fall like a pouring rain. Make it rain. All right. Woohoo! That was didn't play all my songs, but it's gonna have to do. I played a few extras that I don't play too often, so that was fun for me. You know what's gonna happen is I'm gonna play my mid-roll again just to break down my keyboard, and then we're gonna go right into the building of the Legos, which should be fun. It's about gonna be another 45 minutes, so don't go anywhere. I'm an expert Lego builder. Okay, you're gonna see some amazing Lego building. Well, okay, that's not that. At least we will finish the X-wing today, and play with them a bit. So that'll be fun. Give me a second though. Mic down here. Actually, let me turn this on. Yeah, I know you can hear me. I don't care. what you know. Starting that. We don't need that. All right, so we got audio. We're still streaming. There's still plenty of Diet Coke, which is good because I'm going to need it. It takes a minute. It takes some Diet Coke energy to build Lego. It really does. Okay, hold on. Move this down here. Mo wants to help. Mo, you're being super helpful. Look at the kitty. Look at the kitty. Look at the kitty. Scary cat. Scary murder cat. Scary murder kitty. All right, Mo. Well, you're going to do the building, I guess, then. Here we go. Book 2. We have a total of 2 packages left, 7 and 8. We're going to open up 7. And find where the book it says 7. It's going to be over here. Not sure. Somewhere over here. Book 7. We're going to get to it because I want to finish today, and I don't have all day. I got to get back to work later. Back to the work grind. Why does it say, sorry, no jetliners? Good question. Thank you for asking. I'm going to give you a little speech. A couple of days ago, somebody came into my YouTube chat and said, could you fly the 380 or the 320? A simple request. And, you know, one which, as a streamer, you always want to do what people ask. You know, people are interested. But, you know, as I said on the thing, I've kind of, and this isn't something that I've instantly came out. It's a revelation I've had over the last couple months, really. I'm never going to fly jetliners. Never going to fly jetliners on Microsoft Summit. I mean, I've done it, but not on stream. Ever. And here's why. You go to the Microsoft Flight Simulator category. Now, you can't click on it right now below me because I'm not in the category anymore. But if you go to the category and look at what everyone's doing, I'd say 9 out of 10, and there's only probably about 40. So 40 means, well, there'd be 35 people flying jets, VAT sim jets, looking at instruments flying from 30,000 to 5,000 feet up, not sightseeing, that's for sure. And a lot of them are professional pilots, you know, commercial pilots. I could never compete with them. Okay, step 1, we're going to get this thing with a thing sticking out and then put it there. But my point is that if you want to see jet flying around, there's so many opportunities. Other people are already doing that. I want to find my own niche. And there's other people who do bush flights, sightseeing flights. I'm not the only person doing sightseeing flights, but I'm in the minority, and that's where it's going to stay. You know what I mean? I'm never going to switch over. All right, so this goes here. All right, but we need that goes there. And this is going to go, we need 2 of these. We're going to gray one of these. Very good. You know, and so my point is I don't want to be mean to, and I'm going to keep that in there for a long time. I don't want to be mean to people who are like really enjoy jet operations, jetliner operations, which are really cool, and they're very involved. As I say, there's a lot of knowledge of things like the weather, navigation, you know, fuel load. What's the fuel load needed to get from here to there? What's the weather going to be like? You know, planning your route. It's very, very involved, interesting stuff. It's just not for me, and I'll never be interested in doing it. So I'm going to be doing sightseeing flights, and I'm never going to. And that's just jets are. It's literally impossible to fly a jet at low altitude. They have these automated systems that try to get you to altitude. Basically, I mean, the only time you can override them is during an actual landing approach. And you're right. Well, they know that. Yeah, they do. So And even then, it's a pain in the ass. Okay, I gotta find these funny looking things. There's one. Do I need one? I need two of them. There's two of them. So yeah, so I want to make sure people have a reasonable expectation of what's going to happen if they come to my stream, and especially if everyone else is doing, if everyone else is flying jets around, I want to make sure they're not going to have the expectation. And again, it's kind of a nice way of coming to of saying, please don't ask me to fly a jet. I mean, it's not a nice way. It's very bold. It's very nasty. It's it's just what it is. Anyway, the point is, yeah, I think it's probably I lost a viewer forever, and I don't have that many to lose. But as you guys certainly know, I am not in this for the viewers. If I were in this for the viewers, I'd have to have my head examined because I don't have the right body type. I am not a 20-year-old girl, 20-something hot female, and I'm not under any illusions. So I don't expect any viewers, and I don't really want any. Okay, now we have to do these pieces. One is here. And I don't recommend trying to have a conversation and doing Lego at the same time. That's definitely expert level. That piece goes on the back. And then this piece is going to go here. All right, does this look like a picture from here, from that angle? It does. It looks quite like the picture. Nope, I messed up something. It's very subtle, but this white piece I don't think is supposed to be white. I think there's a different color. I might be wrong on that. No, it does show as white. No, there's a white piece. Where to go? Yeah, white piece on top. I don't understand why it's not showing it there. It's white in this other picture. It's weird. Okay, let me just take another quick look here. Yeah. Interesting. Perfect. Okay. So now this is going to go in. These are the wing mounts, which are removable. And on the other one, it didn't have me put them in yet. But on this, I guess it wants us to put the wing mount in. Okay, first of all, which way are they? Okay, this is holding like that. This goes in this direction, I believe. Yes. Pops right in perfectly, and it is one wing mount down. So those are important before we build the wings themselves. Yeah, I probably won't keep the no Jetliners thing forever, but for a while. I like to change it around a bit. But yeah, in Flight Simulator, I mean, flying the Jetliners is a really interesting, fun experience. It's just not interesting, I don't think, for the viewers, because I certainly don't want to watch it. When I occasionally look for really interesting flight sim content from other streamers, of course, because hey, if they're doing something that I should copy, you know what I mean? Okay, so that goes, no, that does not go there. So I was talking, and I may actually have to, okay, let's do this in the right order. Okay, that looks like that. Then we have this piece here. It's exactly like the other piece, so do it the same way. There. And then another one. These. Goes above it, and then that one goes there. But yeah, I just don't, I mean, I thought about it for a while. Maybe someday I'll want to do Jetliners. I want to install VATSIM. VATSIM is the thing that lets you do a lot of advanced simulations of jet operations, including, passenger loading, fuel calculations, weather, route calculations. It's just got a million stuff. That actual, to get from point A to point B on a jetliner, you have to know how to do that stuff. And again, there's apparently a lot of actual pilots, a lot of real commercial pilots who do that stuff on Flight Sim. And you can watch the real thing. You can watch people who really know what they're talking about. I would never be that person. I would never know what I don't really know what I'm talking about when it comes to planes. And certainly not jets. I mean, you know what I mean? I fake it until I make it. All right, but turn this upside down and take 2 of these, right? 1. No. Yes. 1, 2. Very good. Okay, step 93. 1 of these. 1 of these. Yes. No, maybe. Actually, there's a couple of these grouper thingies. Did I do the right one here? Hopefully. Just make sure it's the right gripper. It is the right gripper. And 1 of these. We'll name another one too. All right. So, okay, holding it like this. This one goes here. And these pieces go here and here. And then that piece goes over that. And this should also fit in the other wing, the other side, as a wing mount. Right. Showing us, right, fitting in basically like the other one. And it does. The wing mounts fit in perfectly. Eventually they'll lock in from the bottom. Lock in using these little pins. Okay. Step 96. There's always, really, in the early stages, there's a lot of hunting to find the piece that you need. Okay, here we're making those pins I mentioned. So we're going to need that and 2 of these little fit barrels. They're really spacers. Let's see if I can find those. It's not these. It's these. Yes, they're black. There's 2 of them. So these pins work to lock the wings in. They want us to just lock them in for now. So those go in to lock. Huh. Let's check something here. Yeah, that's the way they fit. Yeah, they fit a little differently than the ones on the X-Wing or the TIE Fighter. Oh. Yeah, pin. That's how they go. Okay. Step 97. Let's gotta move on here. And we start to build the wings proper. So we're gonna need 1 of these. And a big piece of wing. But this other piece of this wing. Okay, it's gonna go there, and this is gonna go right here. Now we get 1 of these. Yes. Okay. That's gonna go. Oh, there's 2 of them now. Next one's next to it, right? And that's in the wrong place now. Hello. Where's my tool? I'm gonna need my tool. Hold on a second. Seriously, these things really fit together well. That tool is handy. All right, now it's in the right place. And this one goes kind of like this. Excellent. Now it is in the right place. Yay. All right, we need a 1x8. It's actually a 1x10. Yeah, that's right though. It's gonna go under. Perfecto. Step 100. We're definitely making good progress, but we do have a whole nother bag, so I gotta keep going here. Okay, 1 of these. is there. One of these goes here. And one of these is going to go here. Does that look good? That looks good. All right, one of these. Okay, turn it over. Very good. One of those is going to go there. Turn it over again. Let's see. Now we have this kind of wedgy thing here. And it's going to go there. No. Close though. Here. Wait a minute. Ah, I see the problem. First, I was supposed to put this piece in. Not that piece, this piece in. So this piece goes here. Now it's going to look more like the picture. Yes. So, second piece. Okay. Perfecto. All right, step. Right, this is one of each of those. Yes. Step 103. We get 2 of these white wedges. There's 1, 2 of them. Ah, decals. So one of these requires decal 5. Let's see if we can find decal 5. And that is decal 5. And the orientation I always feel is important. So decal 5. Decal 5 has been placed. All right, and that's going to go exactly where? And then decal 4 on the other one next to it. Makes sense? How does it go though? Okay. Yep, I see. I don't think it matters too much. But yeah, when you know when there's decal, you know it's going to be something that's visibly out from the outside. You kind of want it to be right. Okay. 2 of those for the wings. And they go there. Looks good. All right, 2 of these. And 2 of the, what are those? Oh yeah, these items here. Okay, so this is gonna go there. This is gonna go here. And these items go on the gripper thingies. One in there. And one in like there. Yeah, so these kind of move. These are going to help articulate the X-wings. Okay, so 2 of the white ones. And 2 of these, I got them. All right, so these are going to be facing, oriented that way. And there's a single there. Right. There's another little single goes here. And then this one goes facing right. Beauty. So it looks like the picture. It still looks like the picture, so we'll move on. Step 106. We have to do these like 4 times because the 2 wings are probably reasonably symmetrical. Well, that's right. It's all the fun of it. Okay, so we got a wedge and 1 of these. So it wants us to put this wedge on kind of like that, I think. And place that here. And then take a little red thing. This is kind of interesting. Put that there. And put that one there. Not symmetrical, but I think that's what it wants. Interesting. Very nice. Okay, so we're going to need 2 of 1, 2. 1 of this. Oh, and 1 of the other color, a gray color. That same thing, but gray color. Okay, yeah, interesting. Okay, so how do these go? Okay, this white one is gonna go. Ooh, how are these gonna go? two. I'm gonna go like that. One there. And one. Yeah, I think actually that's right. I mean, well, once I get it in. Okay. And finally, he wants us to insert these axle thingies. Yep, looks good. Step 1-9. All right, so we're going to need one of, what color is that supposed to be? White and a red one of the same thing. Perfect. All right, so looking at the back, the white one's going to go here. And the red one's going to go on top of there. Symmetrical. Interesting. It's going to be an interesting color scheme. Okay. And then we want this flat one to fit across there. Makes perfect sense. Very nice. Getting our wing going here. All right, so we're going to need one of these. And those are going to fit like that. All right. And then we're going to need this blue axle. And the blue axle is going to go where? Oh, inside this kind of double barrel thingy here. Right, so this goes on here. And this goes in which way though? Yeah, this way. Yep. Interesting. All right, step 113. So it wants us to take, let's see, one of these and one of the smooth ones. The smooth goes on top of the one with ridges. And then these go onto the blue barrel. Well, I'll be darned, that kind of looks like it. Right? Yep, perfect. All right, you know, you want to make sure you get these steps perfect. Okay, so we've got one of these, those are the correct length, and one of, let's see, I think this item here, and one of these weird pink translucent thingies. Okay, so first the pink translucent thing goes on, and it's going to go on with, hold it like this, put it in there like that. And then that's going to go onto here. It just kind of pushes on. Yeah, that's correct. All right, now we need one of these and one of these. So these are going to get dressed up. Okay, hold this like this. Put this one here. And this one here. Decorative pieces of some kind. Very nice. Okay, now we got a complicated subassembly to build. We're going to build a subassembly. You know, the thing about saying, you know, I keep reading your old comment there. The thing about saying no jetliners is it's kind of negative. But I think the people are going to get it. They're going to understand that there's other things. Okay, the red one. Okay, it's a red one with a tap on it. It's not a smooth red one. I didn't mess up, did I? No, it's not that one. It's not this one. It's not that one. Okay, well, where would you be if you existed? That one's maybe missing. Happens sometimes. That's weird. Not missing. I just want to double check that I'm not covering up something or missing something, but we may have to stop and not complete this one. It rarely happens, but it does. So they've got these. They're the wrong color. It's red, but it's not this one because it's the wrong size. And they show it exactly what it looks like, and it doesn't look like any of these. That's kind of hard. The only thing I do want to check and see if it accidentally got into the wrong bag. So I have all the other pieces, but there's nothing like that in here. And it may have gotten into here. Is that the right piece? I don't think so. No. Shoot, it's not in here either. All right, well, I'll have to make a decision about what to do. It's definitely not here. Wait a minute. I know what I did wrong. It is here. Oh, I know what I did wrong. I know what I did wrong. I'm an idiot. Of course the pieces are here. It's just I originally misused these pieces for these pieces. Duh. My bad. They're all here. These are for this. And that's why they were too long. Everything makes sense when you think about it. All the pieces are here. Perfect. Alrighty. Back to where I was going. Yes, all the pieces are right here. Okay, so we're building this. This holds like this. They rarely mess up. And then we need this. Which way, though? It doesn't matter. It goes like that. That goes like that. And then another one of those, like this. And then the hole, with the hole in it. Perfect. Well, it's not here. It was here. All right, what did I do wrong? Oh, that's what I did wrong. Okay, so this looks like the piece. This looks like the piece. All right, where's that gonna go? Hold this piece like this, and then this is gonna go here. Oh yeah, these are the lasers. Nice. Or I don't remember. Rear lasers. Okay. Moving along. This piece. This piece. So, right? Now this piece in there. And these little gray pieces, which are actually lightsaber handles, but work for lasers. Yep, there you go, looking good. Okay, so now they can say, oh, you're supposed to go like this, take a look like, no, upside down. Take this upside down, and it's gonna go in the lower, right? These lower two things here. Facing that way, right? Okay, yeah. Perfecto. There's some movement there. Oh yeah, they do their wing thing. All right, 1 out of 4. But it will start to speed up. Now that we have all the kind of pieces left are the ones we want. Okay, looks good. Right, one of these goes under. One of these goes out. Okay, this piece goes under. This piece is gonna go. Okay, there's a white piece to put. And this piece, wedge, the gray wedge though. Goes there. Still looks like the picture. Yes, it does. Okay, well, we got this one to put next to it. And another one to put next to it. But no decals on these. Yeah, the decals are on the top, right? This is the bottom wing. Okay, this was the wrong piece. Congratulations. This was the right piece. You did not do it right. But no harm, no foul. You know, expert building skills. They're both white and sort of similar. Okay, this piece is going to go here. And then we put those two barrel connector thingies on. 1, 2. Nice. All right, step 128. All right, one of these goes there. And then one of these goes there. And then there's a shelfy piece here that wants to go on top of there. I approve. Okay, we need 2 more of these. One of these. Two of these. One goes there. And one goes here. Very nice. Looks like the picture. Okay, so now it wants us to stack 2 of these. Twice. Once. Twice. And put those on top of this one. And this one. Yes. All right. Now we're going to need 2 of these. Yes. And 1. This guy. All right. So this one guy here is going to go here. Right. This guy faces like that. This guy faces like this. Correctamundo. All right, 2 more of these black nails. 1 in there. 1 in there. Still looks like the picture. Yes, it does. All right. All right, so one of these goes here. No. Where does it go? All right, well, this one we know goes here. Two of these little wedges. And one of these pieces. Where are they going to go, though? One goes here. Right, okay, one of the wedges goes here. I assume the other wedge goes there. Symmetrical. But I could be wrong. This is a little bit hard to see. That most looks like the picture that I can see. All right. And this goes across here. Very nice. This big wheel goes facing like that. All right, we get one more of these item thingies. These have to be done kind of carefully. All right, goes in there. And this goes in like that. Right? Yes. Then we again stack these, smooth onto the non-smooth one. And put those on like that. Yep, similar to the other one. Okay. With everything we need, this piece goes here. This barrel rolls on like that. And then these go on to here. Like the picture. Yeah. Okay, now we got the shooter. We got to put this little thing is the thing used to shoot the little those little plastic dart thingies. It's pretty cool. But you load them into here. So that's the gun. Okay, now it wants us to put two little white things on. According to this, I'm going to say one goes here, and the other one goes here. All right, step 141. We need two of these, and they're going to go on top of those white ones. Hold the guns down. That's good. All right, now it gets a little tricky. This goes into this. Of course, I have it. Red one goes in, let's see, this direction. Thread this one on. I don't think it matters which direction. Make another one of these little thingies. Goes on the same way. Other barrel thingy. And finally, the white holder on her. Right. Okay, and then these go on to here. Let's make another gun thingy. All right, we take the gun. This goes onto here. This goes onto here. Why do we have an extra whole gun, by the way? Practically. That is pretty much it, I believe. Yeah, looks good. Now finally, we can assemble the whole. So basically, this is one whole wing. Let's see if I can get these aligned correctly. Beautiful. All right. So what do we have here? We're gonna finish this, but we're still a ways. We can open up the X wings and close X wing. I'm gonna close it right. Okay. So we've got the X-Winger. What is going on? By the way, am I losing frames or something? When I do this, hold on. I do this. I'm looking at my kit, my Twitch playback, and it seems really jerky. I'm just wondering whether other people are seeing that, but I don't have a smooth. Whee! Yeah, I think it's just my iPad running out of juice or something. Okay, let's do another wing. Yay! I'm gonna put these back in here. No, I think I'll need them. So close to being done. With this one, at least. All right, so we got a minifig to build. Always make sure the bags are fully emptied. We're not keeping anything in the bag. And then I like to keep these kind of together. Usually reasonably needed at the same time. Beauty. All right, minifig. So that means we're gonna need some hair. We're gonna need a torso. We're gonna need the head. Let's see how this goes. That goes there. This guy's got some serious hair. I'm not exactly sure who it is supposed to be. Okay, there's the torso. Where are the legs? Legs are usually easy to find. Voila. Okay, and he gets this weird looking weapon too, which starts with this. What are you saying, though? What piece is this? It's the only piece I see that looks like that, right? Or is it this piece? Is it the same? Is it the same? But this won't stay on it. I don't think it is this piece. Maybe it's like one of these. Yeah, so that makes more sense. That goes there, and then there's a weird looking, unique looking thing, I think. Oh no, it's just a gripper. Here is this gripper, and what it grips onto something. This piece here. Okay, so that goes up, and this piece kind of faces out. Yeah, that's what his staff is supposed to look like, apparently. Okay, what is going on here? He also has a blue, this item here, but I don't understand how you can hold it. I wonder if there's a way you can kind of hold on to it. Yeah, interesting. That is how he is depicted in the picture. I don't know if you can focus on that one there. We'll set this aside. Put this here for now. Very nice. Interesting minifig. I like it. All right. Another wing to build. Start by the right pieces. That one goes there.
This one goes here. This one goes here. This piece goes here. This piece goes under. Just like the other one. 2 of these. One's going to go there. One next to it. These things are rolling away. And this piece above it. Underneath, another one goes below it. One of these. Okay, that piece is going to go here. And this gray one, it's a gray wedge we're looking for. Got it. It's going to go in there. Correct? Yes. Step 151. We're going to need 2 of the white wedges. 1, 2. Ah, decal time. Okay. Almost done with decals though. So this is number 1. And which orientation is it though? Okay, yeah. It's basically this. That we'll have to do. So that one goes there. Is the correct decal. And this decal is number 2. Perfect. Ish. Good enough, at least. Alright, so this is going to be the top wing. On the other side, put the decals back. So, actually, they're all gone, so that's good. No more decals. Okay, 2 of these. One's going to go here. One's going to go here. Let's do the others, the steps in the correct order. 152. Goes there. Goes there. And then this one is going to go in here. And this one's going to go in right here. Perfect. And then those little white ones there. And then these stand-ups go outside like that. Okay, looks good. Moving on. Okay, wants us to take this piece, add a light white wedgie piece. Here's a white wedgie piece. Okay, it's facing that way. The white wedgie piece goes on that orientation. And I believe it goes on there. And this piece is this piece with the red one. Looks like the picture. Looks like the picture. Yep. Yeah, it does. Okay. Now, 2 of these little wedgie thingies. 2. One piece looks like this. And one piece is similar but gray. Okay, great. How do these go? Okay, so this wedge piece is going to go here. Where it's at. Okay. Then this piece is going to go right like that. And then I think the white piece is going to go next to it. And then these wedges. This thingy, not a wedgie thing, curvy thing. Yeah. to take 2 of these little black dowels. One goes in there. And then one goes in there. They click in quite satisfyingly. Alright, now we're going to need one of these. And one of these. So the white one is going to go here. And the red one is going to go there. Beautiful. 158. We're doing good. I'm actually, how long have I been streaming? 2 hours and 20 minutes. I was thinking about about 2.5 hour stream. I think we'll probably finish in maybe less than 10 or 15. Roughly 10 to 15. Okay, smooth goes over there. Then we have one big barrel. All right, we've got a bunch of these, but we got one. And the big barrel goes on facing like that. And then we got to build this thing with this blue one and this kind of movie thingy. If we get behind it, sure it's around here. Voila. Okay, so this part goes into there like that. And then this part goes on top of this side of here like that. Yep. Correctamundo. All right, so then we're gonna do some stacking of the one with this and this, smooth on this, smooth one on the not smooth one, when those get stuck on like that. All right, now we're gonna need this item here, this item here. No, yes. Gray barrel, and that's gonna go in here. Yep. All right, so now we can turn this around like this. We're gonna find this piece and this piece. So this piece is gonna go here. And this piece is gonna go there. According to the picture, that's what it's gonna do. Alrighty, now we're gonna build one more of these things. These. Okay, so ready this and this. Build that. Hold this way and push this through this way. Place one barrel. Make another footy thingy. Push it through. Push another barrels. And finally, a white holder on her. And that's going to go on the wing, facing which way? Facing that. Perfecto. All right. Step 165 is start with this. All else. It goes on like that. Then we get the lightsaber handles. Who wants us to do it this way? I don't think it matters that much. And that goes in here. Yarp. And that's the upper wing, I believe. But once it turns out upside down from this direction. Hold it this way. And which is the one? It wants us to go in the right. This is the upper wing, so it goes down in here. Very nice. Oh, 3 gone, 1 to mow, 1 to go. 3 built, 1 to build. Hold it like that. This one goes there. This piece here goes here. This piece here goes here. This one goes, going to go like that. This piece now, this is the wings are a little, they're not completely the same either though. It goes there. It goes there. This one's gonna go here. Looks like the picture it does. Step 170. Making excellent progress. Look at this. Look at this beautiful X-wing. It's coming along. Oh, this goes under. Then we have. What color is that? That's a 5, not a 4. So how many 5s do we have even? Right. One. It's right there. That 5 by 1 goes there. Okay, turn this upside down. Place this one there. Right side up. Okay, white piece is gonna go here. And then the gray wedge is gonna go up against it. Yes. Perfect. 174. I'm gonna need 2 of these. 1. 2. Oops. Goes next to it, I believe. Yes. Okay, 1 of these is gonna go there. And these little connectors, barrels are gonna go here. 1 in there. Perfect. 1 goes in here. Perfect. Okay, so we're gonna need this piece here. And the other one across from it. Right. And what we do need this. It's gonna kind of go. Look at this, kind of like that. Yeah, I think that's right. Okay. 1 of these is gonna go there. Perfect. Oof. Fits together nicely. And it goes in here. Perfecto. Okay. Gonna stack these. Gonna stack these. And those are gonna go where? I think here. And here. Which would make some sense. It does. Okay. This piece is going to go there. This one's going to go on the other side. And then there's an unusual piece. What does it look like exactly? It's a little kind of this thing. Let's see if it'll go on. I mean, it will. Those are the correct orientation. All right, so now we're going to take these. These are going to satisfyingly snap in. All right, now we need 1 of these. 2 wedges. 1 of these. There, where do they go? Okay, 1 wedge goes here. piece goes there. This piece is gonna go like this. And this little wedge piece is gonna go here. So yeah, that wedge piece is wrong. Made the same mistake last time. Right there. So yeah, instructions. All right, 182. 182. One of these that goes across here. Big barrel wheel thingy is gonna go in like this. That, perfecto. All right, now the blue one and this other dealio, here it is. Blue goes in there, and this goes on the other side, facing up. Excellente. Very good. Those go on like that. Keep moving. Do. All right. This item. One of the barrels, I think, rolled away. I saw a barrel roll away, too. It's not this, right? Nope. Did I use it in the wrong place for something? Am I looking right at it? Nope, it's hidden. Moving along. He was hiding. But no more. Perfecto. Okay, now we get the gun shooter. It's gonna go here. The little shooter thingy is gonna go on here. Perfecto. We're almost done. 188. It's not almost, but we're getting there. Okay, so one is gonna go here. And one is gonna go there. Alrighty. We need two of these. Yes. They're gonna go like now. Like that. No. Like that.
Still streaming, huh?
Well, it's an epic stream. I love these long Lego streams. You know, and it's always nice if it actually, the technology seems to work for the entire time, right? Yeah, I'm still streaming on two surfaces. All right, step 190. Okay, we get this item. We're going to make that little item thingy again. So, you know what I mean. This goes there. This faces that way. Then we put this on here. Then we make another one of these. And we string that on. And then this goes here. And we put the white kind of cover thingy on there. And that looks what it's supposed to. And this is gonna go. Okay, face this like this. Hello, instruction manual. Doesn't want to close. Look at that. stay open. Perfecto. All right, this item, this goes on it facing that way. I think go that way, and then this goes in here. Making some progress. We got a lot of pieces left over though, so I think we're gonna be building something. There's some other thing. Okay. This is gonna go in. No, that way. Crunch. Beauty. It's a thing of beauty. I think it's not quite done yet, though. I think we have another step. But so we're gonna complete it. All right. Yeah, we have some more landing feet today to build. Oh, that's cool. Okay. So let's see. Start with this. Put this piece on facing like that. Put a what grips onto this here? This piece grips onto it. And this piece goes into there. And then this barrel thingy goes on over that. And then there's making this piece that. And then this goes like that. Put this in here. It will fit just nicely. Beautiful. Okay, like 2 feet. The only problem is, where's the other piece? There it is. Okay, this goes. Okay, just make them identical. So that one goes there. According to this, that goes there. Dowel goes in there. Spacer thingy goes there. This goes here. This piece goes like that. And yeah, right. This piece on top facing like that. Okay, 2 of these. I think they're some of the legs. All right, upside down. We can put this leg out, and then these are gonna go facing backwards. But where? Right. This one's gonna go. Oh. Voila. There we go. Now we've got all of the landing legs, and it will stand up by itself. Very nice. And just showing the different things you can do. I know all this stuff. Yes, and you can interchange them. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so let me show you the last kind of fun thing we can do here. This is a beautiful X-Wing, by the way. Oh, okay, we've got X-Wing. We've got the pilot inside. You got the pilot inside. This is the R2, weird R2-D2 you get, the alternate universe R2-D2 you get. Yes, you can open up 1, 2, 1, 2. You don't really have to go more than one each to make it open. You know, they open for spoilers for attack position. We'll go through and make sure everything is on. You got the landing gear, which is down, but you can kind of move it, collapse it. And the wings are on right now. Okay, one down, one up, and then they're flat like that. This is really a cool model. It's very, very nice. I mean, the X-Wing is good too. Okay, something's a little funky though. Oh, it's fine. I'm just wondering if my alignment's off. I'll check it later. But they look a little funky. Maybe this wing is out just a little bit. There it goes. Yeah, I had to click in. Yeah, that was something needed to click in. Now it clicked in. Now it is perfect. Perfect. Perfect.
This little thing comes up. I don't know why, but it comes up. Not for anything in particular that I can tell. Oh, yeah, right. So I was mentioning the guns. Let's see. Let me load them. You load the guns like that, right? There's these little things here. And then you can go like that, and it shoots them. They don't go too far, but it's still pretty cool. You don't want to lose them. You get 3 darts. Once you've lost them, that's all. You have to order more. Okay, well, thank you for sticking out with me for the Lego X-Wing build. It was really fun. Oh, I'm trying to not lose other extra pieces I might need. Wow, epic. How long was the stream today? Still have Diet Coke, but... Oh. The Legos are filled. Thank you. Yeah. I'm going to build more Legos. Excuse me. I've got my chair here. Because I like doing it. And, for me, it's content. Cat is taking over the chair. So just to recap, yeah, what is it? 2 hour and 40-minute stream. So there was a lot of Lego building. An hour of Lego building. Wow. But and how come? Oh, and I never went into the makers category. I was supposed to be in this category. I don't care. It doesn't matter. Yeah. So to recap, I flew around in a helicopter. We started the gimbal. Cab Reef. It's a French-made helicopter, and started up, flew it around, and crashed it. We flew around to LA. Hey, we only slightly crashed it, so that was good. The second half of the stream was me playing music like I normally do, and I played my lounge piano. I think I did okay. And the third half of the stream, don't do the math, was the Lego. Actually, more than a half of the stream was the Lego building section. So the next stream will be Wednesday, and I think I might start building because I want to finish it. My favorite Lego spaceship, man. They're all. I have the Saturn V. Have you guys seen that model? I have it. I don't have it here. I have it at work. But that's the first major Lego I built. It's got 1,967 pieces, and or 69. 1,000. You get the idea. 1969 pieces. It's an amazing ship. I also have built Ahsoka's. I have it in the other room. I can show you Ahsoka's. I'll show you. Hold on a second. Getting a little dusty. This is Ahsoka's a Jedi shuttle or something like that, and it's got this cool feature where the wings move around and stuff like that, and then you get the opening opens from the front cockpit, and there's a person in there. There's Ahsoka Tano is in there. You can kind of see her. Pretty cool. Actually, is there two? No, there's just one person in there. This is a really fun, very complex and interesting build, and I highly recommend it. So if you're wondering what my favorite spaceship is, and then so we built the TIE Fighter a couple days ago. TIE Fighter has this cool. You can see the pilot in there. Pilot is in there. Opens up and closes. Pretty cool. Now the wings come off. They're modular, so I can replace the body of the fuselage here with the X-wing, and the other way around. I could put the wings of the X-wing on the TIE Fighter, and that makes an X-Fighter and a TIE wing. Okay, don't try to overthink it. Apparently, that is part of this new Rebuild the Galaxy show that's coming up in September on Disney Plus. It's a Lego animated show, and that's what that's what these things are for. So once again here's the X-Wing. He's got the open thing. There's a dude in there. He's got a kind of an R2-D2, but not the real one. Kind of a fake R2-D2 stuck in there. You can take him out too. The wings open. The landing gear you can kind of open, collapse and extend the landing gear for transportation. And so it's got a lot of cool features. It's got a lot of cool things going for it. I really like it. Fun. Put this here. So the next build, of course, is... Oh, this thing is heavy. I can barely lift it. The Star Wars, the Dark Falcon. What is the hell is the... I know Star Wars. I've never heard of the Dark Falcon. Of course you haven't. The Dark Falcon is featured in this Rebuild the Galaxy special, which has not yet come out, so you haven't seen it, nor have I, nor has anybody. But the idea is that the Star Wars characters are, the evil ones are good and the good ones are evil. So notice that Darth Vader is in white and has a cyan lightsaber. And Jar Jar Binks is in black and has a double-ended red Sith Lord saber, a Darth Maul saber. And the funny thing is that Jar Jar Binks is a major player in this weird alternate Star Wars universe. And they did sign on Ahmed Best, the voice of Jar Jar Binks, in the show. I checked the credits. And I think I got some other people from the actual Star Wars shows. But I think it's hilarious that they got Ahmed Best to reprise his role of Jar Jar Binks as the evil Jar Jar Binks. I'm really looking forward to the show, and also really looking forward to building this gigantic... It's a good-sized Millennium Falcon. It's just an alternate color scheme. Quite alternate than the grays and blacks that on the typical one. This is mostly black with red. It's going to be really cool looking. So I'm looking forward to that, and that's going to be a great build. I'm just worried if I don't have enough shelf space for it. Anyway, boy, it's been a fun stream. I am going to raid, believe it or not, Carol Burnett. Oh, shock and awe, you say. Have you ever done that before? Oh, every time. I do this whole spiel about Carol Burnett, about how she inspired me years ago, and now she's a Twitch partner with the 24-hour rerun channel on. You can just go to Carol Burnett and watch all these reruns of these 70s shows, and some of them are quite interesting and weird. Who is she? Carol Burnett. She's 92 now. She had her own show in the 70s. I used to watch it as a kid. And we're going to go over, rate her, and watch some of it. You can watch it all, all you want now, all her things. Hey, when I was a kid, we had a black and white TV. So I originally saw all these episodes in black and white. And now I can watch them again in color. It's weird, by the way. And they're not always funny. But if they're not funny, then the funniness comes out from the fact that the actors themselves can't keep a straight face. It's kind of the first show where they would they would try to break each other. They would try to make each other laugh and break the sketch. And that was kind of the idea. That's kind of why it was funny. So we're going to rate here. But before we go, I'm going to sing what she sang, the song that she sings every single time, which goes a little like this. I'm so glad we had this time together just to have a laugh or sing a song. Seems we just get started, and before you know it, comes the time we have to say so long. And she would always pull her ear as a sign to her grandmother. So if you enjoyed this, come by Wednesday, Friday, probably not Thursday, Wednesday, Friday, and the weekends. Lots more streams to come. It'll be fun. Oops, this one.